On January 5th, 2025, Nancy Pelosi was interviewed by Margaret Brennan on Face the Nation. Congress is set to certify Trump's election win on January 6th, but the liberal media is focusing on the January 6th event from 4 years ago. In the interview, Brennan mentions that there will be heightened security during the certification due to past events. Notably, Pelosi not only blames Trump for the January 6th incident, but also for the attack on her husband. Listen in.
It's so good to see you here in person.
My pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
You know, tomorrow morning at the Capitol, you and other members of Congress will be there to certify the election win in 2024 of Donald Trump. There's an unprecedented level of security, in part because of what happened 4 years ago with the violent attack by his supporters to change the outcome of the last election. You know, the president-elect has said that in the first 9 minutes of his new term, he will pardon many of those who participated in January 6th. He said he'll look at it a case-by-case basis.
Joe Biden has just pardoned his son Hunter not for a single offense, but for a series of crimes spanning a decade. Additionally, he has commuted the sentences of nearly all federal inmates on death row, yet this is rarely mentioned by the left.
For you, this is personal. So when you hear about pardons, do you think the nonviolent attackers deserve to be pardoned?
The nonviolent, I think that's a violent attacker with the intention.
The violence itself.
Yeah.
The violent language, you think?
The violent language, yes, the intention. And, of course, the intention to attack the Vice President of the United States. Now, it didn't end that day. As you know, he called out to these people to continue their violence.
Here it is. This truly amazes me. It's particularly striking given all the rhetoric from the left labeling Trump a dictator, especially in light of the 2 assassination attempts on his life. They just keep on with it.
My husband being a victim of all of that, and he still has injuries from that attack. So it just goes on and on. It isn't something that happens and then it's over. No, once you are attacked, you have consequences that continue. So
here are the consequences, Nancy Pelosi. Donald Trump is president because the American people recognize the truth behind your rhetoric.